Hey guys, what's up? It's Delta Boy 767 Lee here tonight doing another fragrance review for you. I'm going to review three. One of them is a full-size bottle. The other two are just samples that I got with the purchase of the full-size. The fragrance that I'm going to review the one fragrance that I'm going to review for you tonight is, and let me stress this, it's a vintage men's fragrance. And so it's not for everyone. And it's, if you like real vintage, manly, masculine scents, then it's the one for you. It's not for everyone, but I believe that more people should give this one a try because it's really a very clean, crisp, aromatic, masculine scent. As one person described it, a manly man in a bottle. And if I'm going to wear a man's cologne, or should I say man's fragrance, I shouldn't say cologne because cologne is a concentration. If I'm going to wear a man's fragrance, I want it to smell like a man. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one that I'm going to review is from the design house of Yves Saint Laurent, and it was released in 1971. And Yves Saint Laurent himself had his hand in the designing of this fragrance, and so it was his version of what a man and what a true man should smell like. And back in those times, men used to use fragrances as an as like a finishing for their showers when they would shave after they shaved or showers in their part of their toiletries. This one is Yves Saint Laurent Pour Homme in the Haute Concentration super concentrated eau de toilette spray, 3.3 ounce or 100 ml. It's just your classical, typical glass bottle with the atomizer cap built into the cap of the fragrance itself. This here is classified as woody, fresh, aromatic. And let me go over some of the notes with you. The top notes are bergamot, lavender, petit grain, lemon, and lemon verbena. Middle notes are geranium, sage, clove, rosewood, and rosemary. Base notes, or the heart core of the perfume, would be amber, musk, patchouli, vetiver, sandalwood, tonka bean, and seta. This has got a lot of notes in this particular fragrance here, and I sprayed some on my wrist earlier today at about 1 o'clock, and it is currently 12 o'clock tonight, 12:47 midnight my time, and it's still with me. I can still smell very faint hints of it, but I can still smell it. I sprayed some earlier on this napkin here because I don't want to spray any more on my body because I'll be going to bed soon, and it's just a very, I don't know, clean, fresh, very distinctly masculine, very powerful, potent, makes a powerful statement, this fragrance does. And like I said, it's not for everyone. There are two versions to this. This is the one with the black cap, and this is what the box looks like. As you can see, the box is black on the front, and it's got red on the sides, and on the top of it, it says Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know if you can see that. YSL. Pour Homme. This was, or Pour Homme. The first version is just a typical eau de toilette, nothing more. Nothing more, nothing less. This is not an eau de parfum or a higher concentration than an eau de toilette. Don't be fooled by the Haute Concentration. The only thing the Haute Concentration means is that the structuring of the fragrance is more intense. The notes are more pronounced, and they're more spoken, I should say. So it's not a higher concentration of perfume whatsoever, nor does it last any longer than, say, an eau de toilette does. The reason why I like super concentrate or haute concentré in most men's fragrances is because the structure of the fragrance itself is more refined and more defined as well, and it's just more, all around better structured and more elegant. As one person put it, like I said, one reviewer put it one time, a manly man in a bottle, and truly, it truly is a man's cologne. It is not cologne, men's fragrance. Excuse me. I would say that if this was not, if it didn't have that starting out of so flowery and then woodsy, it could be a very modern fragrance that could have been released 2-3 years ago, rather than something that was released 30 plus years. 1971 was when it was first released. And to me, this fragrance is very, very masculine, very opulent. It can be opulent. Like I said, it's not for everybody. It's not for somebody who doesn't appreciate a classic manly scent. If you like more feminine scents, then this is not for you. If you like a manly man fragrance, if you like something that's distinctly masculine and stands out and says, I am a man, then this scent is for you. And age range, I don't know. It's kind of hard to put an age range on this one. Me being in my 30s, I appreciate it. I would think that somebody in their younger age could appreciate it. I know that there's a reviewer on YouTube. His name is Jensrevs, and I would assume he's younger than me by a few years, and he also has this exact same fragrance, and he appreciates it as very well. Thumbs up to you, Jensrevs. I'm with you on that. I do love this scent a lot. I used to wear this several years ago, and it's been harder and harder to find. It's not readily available anymore in the States at most major department stores or discount stores or whatever, so you got to look for it online. Whereas in Europe, you can walk into any fragrance store, Profumeria, and purchase it. So that's Yves Saint Laurent, Pour Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. This fragrance also can be, reminds me a lot of the older Chanel fragrances from elder times, from back in the day, that the vetiver really sticks out, and it's kind of some of the notes in here are kind of sour and bitter. Not so bitter to where you can't wear it and you just want to get it off your body. Like I said, it's by no means does it stink. A lot of people say it stinks and it's, you know, it smells like body odor. I don't smell that. Personally, I don't smell the body odor in it or where it would stink. One person said it smells like his boyfriend's feet. I'm sorry, but I don't want to know wouldn't classify this as foot odor in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But on this, it's dried down a lot right now on this napkin that I sprayed it on, and it's got just a clean, masculine, earthy scent. If you smell it and close your eyes, it kind of reminds you of the lavender fields, and I know Jensrevs is probably going to hate me for saying this, and I'm not trying to be repetitive, but it reminds me of the lavender fields in South France. I've been to South France before. It also reminds me of the lemon orchards in Sicily or in southern Italy. And it just reminds me of a clean, fresh, good-looking man. Simple as that. I mean, I can't stress that enough. And guys, give this a try. For those of you who like to have that romantic smell, to like to smell like a man, to when a woman comes up to you and she nuzzles your neck area, and you want her to smell you, and you want to be distinctly masculine, this is the way to go. This is what you need to wear. Please, a little goes a long way. Don't go crazy with it and spray 5, 10, 15 squirts all over your body, because then, yes, it will be very overpowering and it will just knock somebody away from 1,000 feet, from 1,000 miles away. Trust me. 1 to 2 squirts, the end. That's it. Little goes a long way. This stuff is very, very concentrated. Like I said, it is not increased in fragrance or in perfume, but it is more structured in the notes and in the dry down process of this fragrance. So there you have it. That's the Pour Homme from Yves Saint Laurent Haute Concentré Eau de Toilette, 3.3 ounce or 100 ml. And I like this one a lot. I really do. I have a lot of fragrances from the design house of Yves Saint Laurent. I have L'Homme, La Nuit du L'Homme. I also have tried L'Homme Libre. I'm not too crazy about that. This one, of course, and I also have Sorry, I'm wanting to acquire Opium pour Homme and Rive Gauche and Kuros and Jazz, which I have Jazz. I'm going to be reviewing it in a later time, but guys, give this a try. Seriously, if you want to be romantic, if you want to smell like a man, if you want to be masculine, very distinctly masculine, give this a try. I would recommend the Haute Concentration before I would the standard Eau de Toilette, because it's the Eau de Toilette version is more all over the place and it's not structured. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it smells good. It's just that it's more of a ugh smell. Not nasty. It smells good, but it's just not structured enough. This is very structured, very, very clean, fresh, and masculine. Very, very masculine scent. It's got a very, like a leathery type man. A guy who is a gentleman is what I would say. Very gentlemanly. So give this a try, guys. This is a very good one from Yves Saint Laurent. Pour Homme Haute Concentration in the 3.3 ounce bottle. I think that's the only one you can get online nowadays. In Europe, I'm not sure which ones you can get in Europe, but anyway, whatevs. Okay, the next one is a sample that I got with the purchase of this fragrance, and it's very sweet. Very, very sweet. It reminds me of Swisher Sweets. You know that cigars or cigarellas is what you call it. Swisher Sweet, that's what this reminds me of. This is Blue Sugar Man by Aquilina in Eau de Toilette. This is a sample. This is what I got. And see if I can find the notes on this one. Yes, let's see. The notes are, top notes are bergamot, mandarin, caramel seed sugar, sorry. Middle notes are licorice, patchouli, lavender, coriander, and anise. Base notes would be cedar, tonka, and vanilla. It is very vanillic. I will say that. The vanilla does shine through on this one. It does come out strong and in your face. I'm gonna dry down what I like. At first, it kind of smells like Sambuca. I don't know if any of you know what Sambuca is, or if any of you are familiar with a lot of Italian pastries, but it smells like an Italian pastry. Walking into an Italian pastry shop in Italy. That's what it reminds me of. After all, this is an Italian perfume. It's an Italian men's fragrance. So it's very Italian, molto italiano, very Italian. I'm gonna buy this and give it a try, and I'll do a full-fledged review on it when I get it. Go in depth about it. I can't really give it an in-depth review now because I haven't worn it. I've been wearing my Pour Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. I've been wearing it. It's just, yes. The next one is, you get this every single time you purchase a fragrance from this company. I'm not going to say the company name, but whatevs. It's exceptional because you are for men in Eau de Toilette. And this is very 15-year-old. Very Acqua di Gio. Very mundane, very plain, very normal, nothing special about it. Just reminds me of a teenager, 16, 17, 18 years old, getting ready to go on his first date. Nothing more, nothing less. Very fruity, very citrusy. Kind of reminds me of the male version of, oh, what's the name of that from Elizabeth Arden? Fifth Avenue from Elizabeth Arden. Very plain, very simple, very just... I personally, I don't like it. It's not something I would wear, but it's the Eau de Toilette. Exceptional because you are for men. This is a sample I got. Yeah. So that's my fragrance review for tonight. Y'all rate, subscribe, comment. I want comments on this. Love to see my fragrance review comments. They're so cool. And Just Revs, yeah, I'm with you on this one, buddy. I like a lot of the older fragrances and stuff like that. So good to see that there's somebody else that appreciates older fragrances, older classic fragrances like I do, and I'm not just the only one that stands out and weird and odd, whatever. But so that's my video for tonight, guys. So y'all, like I said before, rate, subscribe, comment. This is Delta Boy 767. Good night.